Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna go. Oh, this thing's heavy. Oh, my bicep still hurts. Back on the 7.3, if you guys have been following the channel, we talked about the reason why this fuse was blowing. We're gonna talk about what the fix is. I have the parts down here on my golf cart in my bag. And if you have a 7.3, the old dinosaur, you might want to follow along. Alright guys, see ya. Alright guys, thanks so much for coming back and checking us out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Let's get up here and review, if you guys hadn't already seen the video of the DIAG we did for the 7.3 and why it wouldn't start. So let's back up here, and it came in for, remember, a no start. Customer replaced the PCM for a used one and wanted us to reprogram it, and thinking that it was going to fix it to start. So when we got to the truck, we noticed that the check engine light wasn't coming on, the wait to start light wasn't coming on, and upon further diagnosis, we had a blown fuse, and that fuse was labeled fuel filter. Then remember, we stumbled upon the PCM not even being connected. So we thumb screwed that back in, and it wanted to, the check engine light and everything came on. But when I went and cycled the key again, the fuse popped. So when we came down here underneath the fuel filter, we had a non-OEM filter. We found this fuel heater ring kind of busted and was floating around in here, and pretty much shorted itself out on the fuel filter housing and popped the fuse. And that fuse runs the OBD connector, runs the fuel heater, and goes to the powertrain control module, the PCM. So what we're going to do is we're going to drain this fuel water separator bowl. And is the level going down? Yep, level's going down. And we are going to, once it gets out, there are two Torx bits that we're going to loosen, and that's those right there on each side of the pole, the standpipe, the fuel filter standpipe. We're not replacing that, but once we get these Torx out, this whole disc is going to lift out. But if you notice right here, we're going to have to slip off the electrical connector and fish that out. Let's see if we can do that. I brought a assortment of tools and the new parts, which I'm going to link in the description, because I feel this is becoming obsolete, and if you guys have this problem, you might want to get the parts while you can. I think Riff Raff Diesel actually has these too, but you saw what I just did. I slipped that right off. Look how loose that is. It's kind of been floating around. The little tack weld has became loose. But all right, let's get the Torx. I don't remember what size I grabbed. What was it? So here is the new part number. I'll try to remember to put this in the description. There's the part number, and this is the actual part. New updated helmet, no more disc. The disc is the old stuff. Did I not bring an extension? Oh, goodness. All right, I gotta go back in. Oh. All right, so I got the extension. I had to go back in, get a little 6-inch extension here, because I guess I forgot it. So quarter driving it. We're gonna go right here. I brought a magnet too, just in case I drop them down in there. That. All right, that disc is already flopping around. We did the electrical connector. Gonna go for the magnet. Gonna go for the Whoa! I didn't expect that. I don't think that's supposed to do that. Well, if it did, I guess I forgot it was supposed to. because it just has a spring underneath it. But that's why the fuse blew, because this was supposed to be tack welded onto here in 3 spots, kind of like that. And obviously you see that's failed. So now we're gonna get the new one, but first I'm gonna clean this bowl out in here because it's kind of nasty, and then we'll push down on this thing. I don't think it's busted. That just kind of sits in there like that. All right, I'm gonna brake clean that all out. All right, hashtag brake clean mafia. Oh, you guys are gonna bust me for that. All right, hashtag brake clean mafia. I didn't charge the can. What an idiot. Got sidetracked. Oh yeah, it was definitely nasty up here. I was just talking with my coworker before I came out here. He's got to work on a 7.3, and he was complaining that he keeps setting a 1211, and 1211's ICP higher than lower than desired. And if you guys remember the short I made talking about the 7.3 in the fuel sender in the tank, there is kind of like some Chinese finger trap filters, and they get, I mean, nasty. And if you have a base fuel system problem causing a restriction, the PCM is going to ramp up IPR to call for more injection so that it can continue to make the same power, and then if it can't, it starts setting that DTC. So this doesn't look like it's going to be far behind. There's some nasty sediment in here, but I've sprayed it all out. That looks nice and clean. You guys can see that bowl looks nice and clean, just like some staining down in here, but that's about as clean as I'm gonna get it. So time for new parts. Okay, new parts. We have no disc. We have 2 new screws, and we have this style now. So this is gonna go like this, I think. Let's put it in there. It's been a minute since I have put one of these in. My goodness, it's been quite some time. I'm gonna put these on. I don't want to lose them anywhere. Let's put them right here. All right, so I don't want to misplace that guy. So if we go like this, that's definitely not gonna work. So let's pull this back out. Let's get this thing out of here until I can figure out exactly how this is gonna go. Okay, it's not gonna go like that. Is it gonna go like this? No. It came with a piece of paper, but I don't think it gave the correct orientation. No, I guess it kind of did. All right, so we're looking, this is the back of the vehicle, this is the front, so I was right. This is gonna go down, it's gonna go like this. I had it right the first time. It's almost like this is too long, and I think I remember that being like that before. I think the wire, I wound up having to do something like this. See how it's got to go in here? Plugs into the bottom of this inside the fuel bowl. So yeah, I thought I had it right the first time, but I mean, it just didn't look right because this was so long. I thought maybe it would have had to have looped. It's got to have been at least 10 years since I've replaced this, but it's all starting to come back. Oh! So we had it right. I guess for the sake of argument, let's try to get this wire in here first. Put the spring down back in here. Let me get my needle nose. All right, needle nose. I'm gonna set this boy down on here. I don't care how the orientation is right now. I just want to get it in position and put this wire on like that. Okay, wire on. Now we got our new screws. Just gonna have to rotate this. Drop one screw in. drop that screw in. Let's see if we can start them by hand. It's one. Fighting the spring. Oh, thank the sound gods. All right, tool time. Now this is called the fuel heater. The fuel filter sits right on top of this. And that's what I have. I brought a Ford filter, Ford cap. Get that thing out of the way. Go ahead and clean this. Our new O-ring is sitting down on it. Gonna make sure our drain valve is closed. But if you see down in there, see I was talking about the wire kind of had to be looped. No big deal. You just gotta, it's important to get it connected first, and then you can manipulate the disc as you're trying to put it in. All right, new filter, new cap. If you guys remember, the old 7.3's got the O-ring that goes on here and the beveled O-ring for the bowl, cap to bowl. All right, filter on the standpipe, seated all the way down, flat side of the gasket. I don't have to explain, you guys know about this. Come on, this is Dinosaur, this is Diesel 101. Okay, tighten this. We're gonna go snug. I brought my special tool, and I will say the only reason why I have this tool is because of Diesel Tech Ron, RIP. I'll see you on the other side, buddy. You need this. This is for 6.0 and 7.3. Don't usually keep it on my cart anymore because I don't get a whole lot of these things, but we busted it out. And we gotta make the final tighten. And I'm going to like that right there. Fuel filter installed. Now, if you guys remember me talking about the last time about the PCM not being tightened, we're gonna go over here with our quarter drive ratchet and we're gonna tighten the 104 pin connector and make sure the PCM is fully tightened because the customer replaced it and for whatever reason didn't decide to hook it up. Good? Yep. All right, gonna put this back on. I took this off. Remember back in the old days, PCM was way down here. Am I gonna be able to get it with the long neck? Let's see. Maybe. Nope, let me get the short guy. Short guy going down. Come on. Almost. There we go. Okay, PCM tight. Now, let's go back inside the truck. Okay. All right, we're back in the truck. This fuse was the fuel heater fuse. It's blown. We're gonna put a new 30 amp fuse back in. Okay, it didn't blow. Let me get the key. Let's turn it on. See if the fuse blows. Okay, fuse didn't blow. Let's do a bunch of key cycles. I hear the glow plug relay. Let that fuel heater work. Let's pull it out while the key's on. Okay, fuse is still good. Put the fuse back in. Okay, it's still good. I reckon short to ground we fixed with the fuel heater. So now I want to start this thing up, but it's got very little electrical power, so to crank it, I should say. Let me hook the jump box up and let's see if we can get old Nelly fired up. I'm hearing the fuel bowl should be filled up by now. Fuse is still good. Time for jump box. All right, jump box. Oh, I'm gonna turn it into boost mode before I put it on. Now, fuel bowl should be filled up. We got good electrical. We got our old junk part. Let's cycle the key. Okay, wait to start. Remember, we didn't see the wait to start. We didn't see the check engine light. I'm gonna give it one more cycle. Got 3/4 tank. Wait to start is now off. Let's crank it. I think I'm gonna need more power. We'll try it one more time. Might have to get the big jump box. Here are the injectors. Come on, baby. No. All right, let's go get the big jump box. All right, charger's hooked up. We need beast mode. All right, now let's see if we're gonna be worthy enough to start. I got a smudge here on my phone. Huh. All right, redo, service engine soon, wait to start. Come on, Nelly. Come on, Nelly. The anticipation is killing me. All right, here we go. This thing's serious. I want to crank good. All right, obviously we have some electrical issues going on. I need to figure out what an HE double hockey sticks is going on. All right, let's give it a little juicy juice. I don't like doing this, but we're gonna see. This truck's got more problems than it really has. Bro, this is broken. I don't know if some of the glow plugs aren't working. All right, let's fire it up. Oh, hold on. Did this thing shut off? Oh, we're out of boost mode. I mean, beast mode. All right, we're back in beast mode. Ready. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. We're boost moded. Let's pop this loose. Let's let it breathe. I don't think this dilapidated air filter's really gonna matter. All right, try it again. Man, this electrical, WTF. What's it say we're at? It says we're at 12 volts. Doesn't even have a bolt through, or doesn't even have a nut on this one. Freaking, I don't know what the hell these guys are thinking. This isn't tight. All right, let's try it again. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I bet you the glow plugs aren't working. If I were to guess, I feel this thing should have started up way faster than it did. Hello. Oil change, air filter. We've already replaced the fuel filter, and I mean, she is smoking a little bit, but this is typical 7.3 smoke. I wouldn't think there'd be anything wrong with that until it heats up. Then we know our cylinder temp. That's number one. #1 telltale sign, too cold, cylinder temp. Let me know what you guys thought about this. This was kind of a weird one, but luckily we were able to work outside, get this thing wrapped up and started for you guys. Get this thing rocking and rolling. All right, let me know what you think. Remember to like, comment, sub, share. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.